Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel, I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 207 pounds without surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to week 18 of my reverse diet. I'm so glad that you have come to check in on me and see how I am doing this week on my weight loss reverse. We are officially through all of the holidays. I made it through unscathed. I'm very, very happy. This has been a crazy experience, I must admit. It has gone a little bit the way I expected and a little bit not how I expected. Reverse dieting is definitely a different kind of experience. It's been one that I have learned a lot through and I've been very grateful for. And just the process of reversing and knowing that I was going to have to show my data every week has really helped me to stay on track and to not go crazy during the holiday season and put on a lot of weight. So this has been really, really great. Week 18, I can't even believe we are here. It has been a journey. So if you are new and you do not know what a reverse diet is or what I've been doing, you can go up to, if you click on my channel icon and then just go to the top, there is a banner up there and there's a playlist. There's a playlist for the whole cut that I did this last summer, and there's also a playlist for the reverse diet. And I talk a lot about at the beginning of why I decided to do it. But basically the nitty gritty about a reverse diet is the idea is to get your calories higher so that your metabolism burns more calories so that it heals itself. At this point, I'm pushing the top limits of what I thought that I would be able to eat on a daily basis. The point of a reverse diet is to get you to be able to eat more calories and maintain your weight and not overgain like tons and tons of weight. So that's the purpose. So you just really raise up your calories a little bit until you get to the tippy top. Supposedly, when you get to the tippy top of where your body's able to get to genetically, supposedly you will feel like you have a hard time getting your calories in, and maybe you'll start gaining some weight, things like that. A lot of people gain weight on a reverse diet either way, but that can be one of the signs that you're finished. So I don't think I'm close to finished, because even at this high level of calories that I am at now, last week's goal was 1960 per day average. I still am struggling. I'm on the struggle bus half this week. And maybe it's because my cycle is due to start any minute. That's probably a lot to do with it. But I really felt like I was really still hungry most of the days this week, which was really, really stressful on me. And I'm like frustrated because I'm like eating so much more food than I was eating in the summer. So go figure on that. But anyway, let's begin with my exercise accountability for the week. As you know, it is a off of everything, off of dance, off of school, off of everything week. We've all been just kind of lazing around. And so the only really exercise that I've been doing, of course, I did one chicken bucket workout, which I will, of course, include for you this week. But I also have been helping to organize my girls' room. We cleaned it, we dejunked it, we've gone through a lot of their stuff. We need to do it even more. I think we have to get rid of even more stuff. And I am doing a whole bedroom remodel makeover in their room, which we have not done anything like that ever. When we first moved into this house 8 years ago, we painted the entire house gray. We intended to decorate it. I hung a little chandelier in their room, and that has been the extent of the decorating that has ever happened for these poor girls. I've got 3 girls that are sharing a room. I've got a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 7-year-old, and they're kind of feeling cramped, and I am trying to make their room work for them and be super cute and Pinterest worthy, because of course my 10-year-old is also a YouTuber and wants more spaces that she can make videos and, more things that she can do. So that's what I've been working on. So I've been painting. We have 9-foot ceilings. So I've been up and down ladders, that kind of thing. I did all of the cutting work around the top of the ceiling. And so I was up and down a lot. So that's been the extent of my exercise. I did actually film some of that, and I will include a little bit for you just for your enjoyment's sake. So let's get to the exercise clips so that we can get to more of the fun things all of the data. Good morning, guys. Happy New Year. It's 10 a.m. on New Year's Day. It's Friday, and I can't believe I haven't had to fill the chicken bucket all week. Usually they go through food like crazy in the winter because it's what keeps them warm. Speaking of warm, it is only 28 degrees, and I'm only here in my cute built hoodie. And so I got to get the chicken bucket thing done quickly because it is freezing. Let me show you this. There's ice on the tops of all my food barrels. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not kidding when I say it's freezing cold. Whew. But it's okay. New year, new you, right? Gotta get this thing done. Got you one workout in. Later today I'm gonna be painting the walls in my girls' room. That's mostly what I've done all week, so hopefully I'll have maybe some footage from that. I don't know, we'll see. But if this is all there was, I apologize in advance. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. We decided to paint the girls' room this pale, it's not quite seafoam, it's not quite aqua, it's kind of somewhere in between, but it's just a pale bluish green. I don't even know what you call it, but it's pretty. It's like skies, and the girls love it. And now I am beginning the next step. Right after I finish filming this, I got to go paint the closet and all of the trim. So, then we have to pull out the carpet. We're redoing the floors. Like, we are like gutting their room. So it's going to be a lot. And of course, I will be vlogging that in a few weeks over on Hide and Seek. So if you have not joined me over on my family channel, it's spelled HYDE, and there is a link in the end card, also in the description, if you want to check out what it's like raising 9 children and our daily crazy. And you'll know if you watch that channel why I call my channel Keto and the Chaos. The chaos has nothing to do with food. It has everything to do with a million children in this house. All right, so what is the next thing on the docket? Let us go over the data for the calories for this week. But as you can see on my little chart, I've got calories, protein, carbs, and fats. I just write down all of those, and then I do the averages at the bottom. So my goal for this week was a 1960 average. And the way I like to do it is I like to kind of calorie cycle. So I have 2 really high calorie days and then 5 relatively lower calorie days. They're not super low anymore. So, and the way I worked it out is since Thursday was New Year's Eve and it was a holiday, I made that day one of my higher days. So Saturday and Thursday were my high days and the rest of the days were lower. So Saturday was 2205. Sunday was 1929. That was a little higher than I wanted to have, but I was pretty hungry and I let myself eat one last extra snackage. And that's just how it is. Sometimes it's like that. Monday, I did 1866. Tuesday, I did 1862. Wednesday, I did 1867. Thursday was 2196. Friday was 1860 for an average for the week of 1969. So I was only 9 up from my planned goal, which is pretty much par for the course of what I've been hitting every single week. And it was 92 down from last week. But as we know, Christmas I went a little crazy, but that's okay. I hate that there's a bump up and then back down because on a reverse diet, the idea is to keep going up. But I decided I was just going to throw out Christmas week because it would be too complicated to try and keep my calories up that high and hope that it works. I'm too high at this point to do that. So, my proteins were an average of 183, which was exactly the same as last week. My carbs were 99, which was 12 up from last week. And my average fats were 78, which was down 16 from last week. So as you can see, I did a pretty good job keeping my protein up there. My carbs were up a little higher and my fats were a little lower but as long as they don't go out of control, either of them, I do okay on the calories. So how do you think my weights fared with all of these calories? Can you even believe I'm eating this many calories? I know I cannot. I hoped that I would be able to eat this many and hope still that I will be able to eat more, especially since many days this week I still felt like I was wanting more food. And I don't know if that's because I'm eating more carbohydrates and maybe my body's just craving glycogen, or if it's because I actually genuinely am not at the tippy top of my metabolic range. So I don't know, but you guys can be the judge of what you think. Based on the scale, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the scale clips right now.
You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know. I just want you to know. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, the scale treated me pretty well at this calorie level, which was really, really great. I'm pretty happy about the numbers I saw this week. I haven't had so many 169s in a row in a really long time. So considering I was coming off of Christmas week, I was expecting to be way up. The fact that I'm not is absolutely amazing and shocking that I'm eating so many carbs and I'm not having cravings. Now, when I'm saying I'm hungry, I'm having actual hunger pains and a desire for more food. I am not having like cravings for cake and ice cream and candy, even though I ate some of that stuff on Christmas. It is like an actual legitimate miracle. I don't know if just something's clicked in my head or if I just didn't eat enough of it to trigger those things. I don't know. But I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, guys. I am thrilled and happy that I am able to eat some of my favorite things and still maintain my weight and not go crazy on a binge fest. So I am not sure what has changed, but I am absolutely grateful. One thing about 2020 is I've been able to really get a handle on myself this year. Maybe it's because I had more time to think about it, less crazy running around, and more time to really be introspective. I don't know. It's not been an easy year, but I'm definitely grateful for a lot of the things that have come out of this year and what I've learned. So the weights again. We had coming off of Christmas week on Sunday, I was still up to 172.2. But then Monday, I was back 169.8, Tuesday 169.6, Wednesday 169.4, Thursday 169.8, Friday 171, Saturday 171.2, and of course, I am due to start my cycle any minute. That could be the uptick. I'm expecting an uptick maybe at the end of this week because I'll be heading into my hormonal week where I generally gain water weight. I don't usually do that during my actual cycle, but the week leading up to my ovulation and my ovulation week. So the next 2 weeks, I'm expecting a hormonal water weight gain. So my average for the week was 170.4, which is down 0.2 from last week. That's basically staying the same. And really, I should probably only push up 25 calories because I stayed basically the same weight as the week prior. But I do know that I'm coming up on 2 water weight gain, maybe even 3 water weight gain weeks, depending on how things fall. And I don't want to get stuck with an only 25 calorie push for that long of time. Because when my weight goes up, I'm probably not going to change my calories unless I really feel like I'm starving, which I definitely still do. So that's kind of a frustrating thing right now. It's weird, but frustrating. So my plan is to kind of split the difference and go up 40 just to give myself an even 2,000 calories per day average. The official 2s are going to be hit this week. The official 2s. So my plan for how this is going to work, today is going to be a 2250 calorie day. Tomorrow is going to be 2250. And then all of the days of the week are going to be 1900. So I'm pushing up from 1860 to 1900 on my weekdays, and on my weekend days, I pushed up from 2200 to 2250 to get the raise in average calories for the week of 2000. So I'm hoping that extra little bit of calories is going to be enough to help carry me through this week and make me feel like I've got enough food. It seems like every time I do a bump like this, that I'll have like a week or two where I feel okay and I'm like, yay, I feel good and I feel like I'm satiated, and then all of a sudden I'll be hungry again and I'll be like wanting more food again, and then I push it up again. It's kind of a new pattern I've noticed appearing. So my pattern when I need to push up the calories, which is generally the weeks that my water weight is down, I get more hungry and I want to push the calories up. And then on the weeks where I tend to hold water weight, I don't feel as hungry. I feel more satiated because I just push the calories up. I don't know. It may just be some crazy coincidence. I do not know. Like I said, I'm doing scientific experiments on myself here. I really don't know what I am doing, but you know what? I'm willing to try and figure it out. So that's why I am doing it this way. Everybody else is going into the new year with this whole weight loss mindset and weight loss plans, and here's me doing the same old. And I hope that's not boring to you guys, but it just goes to show that you can go through the holidays be mindful of what you're doing. Calorie cycle your way through there and get through unscathed. I ate everything that I wanted to eat during the holidays. I had every single treat, including ones with sugar that I wanted. Real, actual sugar. Did I go crazy over them? No, I had small pieces. I was reasonable. I tracked and tried to keep track of them, made sure that I didn't go too crazy. I did let myself go a little crazy on Christmas because why not? And look at this. It has not affected my overall progress in any way. So the fact that I am going into the new year and not feeling panicked that I need to all of a sudden go on a weight loss cut, that's a miracle in and of itself. It's the first time in a long time that I felt like that. So that's great. I mean, I did kind of feel that way last year, but I had put on 10 pounds in the holidays last year, but I still was feeling like I didn't want to do another cut in January last year as well. So maybe that's a new cycle for me too. My daughter, my 19-year-old daughter, got engaged on New Year's Eve. That was what? 2 whole days ago. 2 whole days ago. And I went and put money down and booked a wedding venue today for June 10th. So coming up, my daughter's wedding, I don't know. I'm already fairly reasonably thin. I don't know if I'm going to do a cut coming up to her wedding. I discussed it in past videos. It's a possibility. If I do that, I probably will not go into it until March. I really want to give my body some time at these higher calories because I feel like I just got here. And I feel like if I just take so long to get up to the top and then only stay at the top for 1 or 2 months, and then all of a sudden I'm bargain basementing my calories again, I don't feel like I gave my body really time to get used to the idea before I'm back to the weight loss grind. So I don't even know. I might not even do a cut for my daughter's wedding. I might just be happy how I am. Sounds good. So anyway, that's my plans. I don't know about the skin surgery now that I've got a wedding to plan. That's kind of why I hinted that I wouldn't be doing it this year, because I knew I was going to have a very expensive thing on my plate to deal with, but who knows? Who knows what I will decide. I go back and forth every single day. So I'll keep you updated and let you know what I decide. But as for this week, we're hitting the 2000s, guys. It's nuts, and I cannot even believe it's a thing. Oh, and I meant to mention to you guys that my measurements went down. The ones that had gone up last week due to bloating from Christmas, they're back down. So they're back to normal. So yeah, made it through, guys. Made it through. So I guess that's everything I have for you. I don't know what else to talk about. I feel like I'm just talking to hear myself talk at this point. So I probably better let you go and go start painting the trim in that room. Otherwise, it's going to take me till the end of the month to finish this room makeover. I've got a lot to do. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, you guys. We'll talk to you all again soon.
You both want someone best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I just want to know.